All right, this is KevinSvensonCrypto, where we defy tyranny. It is June 14th, 2023. So, yeah, we had a nice dedup. Unfortunately, basically, the news didn't really do anything for us with the FOMC. Them actually pivoting didn't give us a green candle, unfortunately, and it's kind of looking a little rough, honestly. I'm kind of thinking we're going to go down to 23. I've been saying that for a good while, mainly to fill this pocket right here between 24, let's zoom in here a little bit, 23 to 25, 28K. And we're probably going to dwindle into that area for a good while over the summer. We may even wick down to 20 to 21 in this area as well. It's really unfortunate. I was really hoping that maybe we would get a little bit more of a positive rally, but I just don't see it happening anymore. I mean, it could happen, but I mean, look at the prices right now. We had all this bullish news, and honestly, it just failed. The news failed us, and we got a rejection on the 200-week moving average. The way this wick looks, it's ugly. It's pretty ugly. So I mean, I'm imagining we're going to be going down to some of these levels, 23, 25K to 20K. I don't think we're going to go below this mosquito doji wick. The 22, like not a close below. Like I could see us like hitting this again because of the amount of buy volume that was created right here. I just don't see that happening. But anything could happen. But we're still in our bear market accumulation zone. So just trade safely and be careful out there. It's really unfortunate. I was really hoping for some bullish momentum, and I think everybody was, and that's probably part of the problem. The good thing here is that the fear and greed, for instance, has gone down to 46. It'll probably be 40 or 35 today or tomorrow. I imagine we're probably going to get into the 20s here probably soon. 23K wick, and then maybe a couple more weeks. Maybe into July. Maybe in July we'll have a positive month. July into August. September will probably be nasty as usual. Maybe end of the year rally from there. That's kind of what I'm expecting, and then next year will be the bull market coming back. But it's just going to be a while, and these are great accumulation zones. Just got to look at a positive light, all that we can. So it'll be all right. It sucks, but just hang tough. Like I went through this whole thing before. I was down here, lost a lot of money. I was trying to trade, and I lost a ton of money on this. Like you have to expect some kind. I'm not saying this is going to happen, but you have to expect to possibly even retest these levels, the 17 to 18 to 20K levels. Like, don't be surprised if that happens. I don't think that's going to happen, but 20K is certainly in play. 23 is almost a certainty at this point. It sucks, but it is what it is. There's a lot of, one thing, actually, I was getting ready to say there's a lot of volume on this, but actually there isn't much volume on it. So that could signify that we may have it may spell good things. I'm not feeling the vibes. I think we're going to go lower. But we are still in this pennant, though, and we haven't dropped out of this area. But if we, all it takes is just a little bit more, and then maybe a wick, and then we'll fake out and then come back out and break out again. It doesn't matter. I think... Just as a betting man right now, I think we're going to go down. If none of this other good news, we had low inflation data, we had low FOMC, there's no rate hike increase. Stock market has been rallying, and Bitcoin has been doing nothing. I've seen better days, unfortunately. Let's take a look and see. Like the problem is that the open interest is still really high. I imagine this resets around 12 o'clock at night. This was yesterday's, but I imagine we're probably going to be down a little bit more. I'm not sure. I don't know if the major liquidation week has really happened yet. We just need the wipe out the longs, the open interest. But it is sad though. Let's take a look at these. The 4 hour looks like it's still on its way down. It's not completely oversold yet. I'm sure the hour looks pretty ugly. Yeah, hour's pretty ugly right there. But I was wondering if Bitcoin was going to start falling because the altcoins had a really nasty week last week. So this kind of makes me feel a little bit not better, but I was just kind of wondering why Bitcoin hadn't moved down yet. And look at the moving average here. I mean, generally in a bull market, you stay above this 200 daily, and you kind of ride on it. We rode on it a little bit last bear bull market. It didn't really serve as much, good data pointing, but it did provide. Yeah, it provided a fair amount of support right here, right? That's the 200 daily SMA. So 23.8, 20. I mean, it's possible that we get supported there, and it's also the 0.78 retracement from the top of this move. So again, with my theory of 23K, 23 to 25K, I think is going to be in play. It's almost guaranteed to me, but we'll see what happens. I mean, we might get a fake outcome and come back down. Regardless, again, these are great buying opportunities. Link is so cheap. Ripple actually came down. It's not completely terrible with Ripple though. Like I could see us coming back down to 42 cents and then bouncing up and coming back to try to retrace. I mean, it's been pounding its head on this resistance. If it breaks out, it's 170.80 cents. I think June might kind of be like sideways, and then July just fireworks. 4th of July, maybe there'd be some good news in the States or something, and maybe Gary Gensler gets hung, drawn, and quartered or something like that. So that could be good. That could be good. Last time I uploaded it did not show my face. So excuse me 1 second. I'm just going to make sure. Okay, my face is there. Cool. Sorry, my face is not more attractive. Also, please hit the likes, subscribe, leave a comment, any suggestions you may have. Really just doing this for free on my own accord and just hoping to build a little bit of community. I'm in Virginia, actually, and I would like to build some kind of like meetup type of thing here. And that would be a really kind of a cool thing. If anybody's in Richmond, reach out and give me some suggestions where you might want to meet up, do like a weekly or maybe a monthly meetup type of thing, and talk crypto. So one idea I have. So I have noticed that Virginia does not have much with the crypto community, especially the capital. So something to look at. Okay, so the total market cap, we're below 1 trillion, which really sucks. But we are still dwindling on this 200 week. Now, because they're stable coins, everyone took their money out of like certain crypto assets and put it in stable coins probably. And I don't see us really coming down here too hard. Like when we came down before, it was kind of like a few wicks down here. So that might be a similar situation. So the whole crypto market cap, we're probably at support. And I doubt we'll be going to much lower. It is possible though. So 800 billion. So another 10, 20% down on the market cap could happen. But we have gone all the way on the stochastic RSI. So I mean, for the most part, I'm really bullish. I just think a 23 to 24K bullish retest on Bitcoin is kind of minimal. It could go to 21, just 2021. Just be ready for that kind of thing. But these altcoins have just gotten hammered. You're in really good buying zones. If you have extra money, not financial advice. But I'm trying to get every bit I can right now. Every bit. And I also noticed that the stock market pulled back today as well, and most of it looks pretty topped out. So expect the NASDAQ. The Dixie actually fell, funny enough. Like someone said it rallied, but I think the Dixie, the U.S. dollar is done in the long term, I think, unfortunately. It's sad, but true. So getting a little bit of rejection. The Dow isn't really the worry. It's the NASDAQ. I mean, the NASDAQ is going completely parabolic, and it's at this point 618. It's probably topped out. I don't know. It's just a little bit worrisome. Where's the S&P? Usually have the S&P sort of pulled up as well. I need to get rid of some of these indexes. Yeah, I just think we're going to have like a 10%, 5 to 10% pullback at some point, but maybe this parabolic rally continues. I would like it to. Man, Cardano just got hit so hard. It's all right though. We'll come back. I mean, you're getting really good buys right now. I mean, we haven't been this bad since March 2020 on Cardano. That doesn't say buy. I don't know what does, actually, to be 100% honest. Jesus. Yeah, we have not been this oversold with Cardano since March. And that's probably the case with most altcoins. I mean, we look at, let's see, sorry. Stop it. Yeah, like we're low. We haven't been this low since the last capitulation. I mean, we're basically complete capitulation zones with a lot of these, except for XRP is looking pretty strong. If XRP could win that case, we'll be looking amazing. Yeah, I mean, we're very low. I'm trying to find another coin that might represent. ADA is definitely Ethereum. Ethereum is holding up fairly well, and actually Ethereum is on. It is, interestingly enough, it's on this 200-week moving average. No, 200-day. Let's see where the week is at. Sorry, weekly. I don't know what just happened. Why did that go away? Yeah, 200 weekly is at 1,500, so it's very good chance that we'll come down to 1,500 with Ethereum. Maybe get a 1,400. But again, this is that same doji that Bitcoin had. I just don't see us going down to 1,300 again. They had the chance. But I think you're probably looking at like a 1,500, and from here you'll probably get a $12,000 to $15,000 Ethereum at the time, at least at 10x. So like 1,500. Well, I probably have 7 to 10x. I'm expecting a 10K Ethereum. I think everyone is. So 10 will probably be 12 to 15K Ethereum by the end of this whole thing. But it's looking pretty strong, honestly. I mean, we might get a lower. But the inverse head and shoulders on Ethereum, I don't really talk about Ethereum very much, obviously, because I don't have much markers here. Let's take a look real quick. Trend line. You can't make these things perfect all the time, but yeah, let's do an inverse head and shoulders on this thing. So it's in your indicators. Again, this is TradingView that I'm using. It's free. If you want more indicators, it's not as free, so something to think about. Let's go with where we want our shoulders at. Come on now. Sometimes it's kind of funny about these things. Well, let's go. Oh my gosh. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh. Sometimes I'm not very good at doing these things. Oh my gosh. I should have zoomed out on maybe the monthly would have been better. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Something like that. Sorry to have done all of that. Oh my gosh. I had it and then I got rid of it. It's closer like this, actually. If I can get it. Okay, well, you get the idea. It's inverse head and shoulders, so you basically take the top of this to the bottom. That gives you a target. Now, if we could stay above into this zone right here, we're looking at 3,300 Ethereum, maybe in the July. If we can get through this like little pullback we're going through right now, we'll be looking a lot better. That's short term of that. Sorry, I had to run through that whole thing. I might start doing a little bit more Ethereum technical analysis, but let's get rid of this just terrible thing. But we're oversold. We're definitely going to be oversold. I mean, I'm still looking at 1,500 for Ethereum and 1,400 maybe, and then 23K Bitcoin. That's overall what I'm thinking. It's unfortunately, I was hoping June would be more bullish, but it's not going to be. It's probably sideways and down. But hang in there. This is great accumulation, and we'll see what happens. Peace.